Hello guys and welcome to Indie Ninja Gaming and welcome back to Gold Mining Simulator Leaderboard Season 37. Sorry I wasn't on yesterday, as I explained to you guys if you're around the day before, when my back had been messing me around a lot more than usual for a little while now. I was worn out. I just needed to take a day off from it all and just chill out and relax, and yeah, so I took the day off from the stream. I have done some mining today. In fact, I've got a mat swap, and I think it was something like 16% last I checked in the mats. Yeah, so these are all ready to be cleaned. I'm going to clean everything out at the end, or if we fill up, whatever happens first. Hey Rooster, how you doing, dude? A change has happened on the board. A big change for somebody. Besser here has been cleaning out a lot. He posted in my Discord that he, what did he put through? $94 buckets. 94 buckets worth of pay. And that has kicked him up to 9th here and 4th on seasonal. Your goal is still not update, dude. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully that won't happen to me. It happened to me on the final day last leaderboard. It would have been like a clutch 10th position if it had worked. If it hadn't have screwed up on me, I would have just about squeezed it in. I think it would have been like a on the nose win sort of thing. But it happened to me right on the last day. So, you know, I feel your pain, so to speak. Now, I have been dozing this bottom pay back. However, honestly, there's just too much in this pile here for me to ignore. Where I've been on an uneven slope, it's been leaving behind too much on the bottom pay, so oh, what? So you keep cleaning it and it should update it on the final thing? Is that what the Delta said? Fair enough. Well, thankfully, a lot of people are going to get skins this time round, because I think that would annoy some people if suddenly. So I mean, it would kind of act like a final bucket hoard clean out, but they wouldn't actually see it. Most people would look at the final results, wouldn't they? In this instance, it won't show that, but it's not your fault. Yeah, one of these squares, like this is what I mean by there's too much to leave behind. One of these squares had almost had something like 800 odd ounces in it. You know, I don't mind dozing 100 or 200 ounces back per square, but yeah, not that much. So, well, I wasn't on flat ground. I just couldn't really leave it behind. Are we? We're not friends on here, are we, Rooster? Oh, you're there though. Okay. Yeah. So far, 230k. On the seasonal, at least. Well, fingers crossed, I'm putting through at least 30k by the end of the stream. Wait, is your seasonal locked in though? Or is that 70k part of that seasonal? I mean, you're still in top 10 on max, for what it's worth. Hey, Spendy Gold. You're still doing your seasonal. Yeah, no, that's all good, dude. I get you. This feels like a waste of time now. Now that I found a quicker way of dozing it back, whilst being able to keep my bedrock road. Issue is, though, like I said, there was too much in this bulk to leave behind. After this, we'll be back to dozing it backwards for a little while, at least. Guess I was a little sloppy on this one. But this was where it was the uneven ground, so, you know, there is that. I mean, I'm probably going to still be on this map by the end of the seasonal attempt regardless. It's such a big map, but it's still too much to leave behind. Look at this beauty of a map. Although that being said, I've already chewed through 1, 2, 3, I'm on almost 4 rows. I didn't realise I'd gone through so much already. You can fit a lot in that beast, can't you? Holy crap. A lot of dirt goes into it. Especially if you're taking care with the how far down you're digging at a time. You know, the less you delete, the more... Well, that's the opposite direction, though. I've been digging properly. So from my perspective, it's taken me ages to get across all these squares. But looking back, it's kind of the opposite effect. That'll do over there. I'm not going to be quite as pedantic about getting it all as I usually am. I can just doze that flat. I just wanted the bulk of it. Hey Rasha, rice is really good to eat if you are hungry and want 1,000 or something. Incredibly random. Either that or it was in the wrong chat. Hey Cass, how you doing, dude? I only took one day off. Or are you referring to Rasha? Get that gone so I can keep going with my road. That'll do. Close enough. Wrong direction. Why, who else has kind of fizzled? What are we up to now? 20%. So we've done 120% so far to be washed by the end, towards the end of stream, or at a fill up. If we fill a second 100%, I will clean them both together. Whatever happens first. Oh, I still got to get that side piece there. Completely forgot about that. And I'm not going for that one. No. The node itself is a little bugged. Or the square itself, should I say. Some of the nodes within that square are really bad. And I need to move that bottom frank over again. I forgot I wasn't going all the way over with this one. hear a lot of different people talking about how bugs and drama are killing the drive to continue. What drama? Just got to watch to make sure it's all flowing through to the plant. Okay, that's all good. I mean, I must admit the grind is getting to me a little bit as well, but it usually does around this time. Russia, I was thinking if we did a challenge next time, how about the play offline challenge? Day one, hog pan dirt, you process just to get your name on the board. Then the rest of the leaderboard, you play offline until the final like hour or something. At which point you go online again. No idea what you're putting through or anything like that. Just chuck it through and hope for the best kind of thing. No. What I mean is you, there's an option on Steam where you can go offline, but you're still in Steam. You can still play your games in offline mode in Steam. So you can still hang out and chat and stuff like that and stream and things. It's, here, go offline. Yeah, that's what I was asking, Russia. Rooster got told by the devs that if he continues to process gold, it will be added at the end of the leaderboard. This is one thing I'll be happy to see them fix. Well, fingers crossed, buggy or not, if we grin and bear it, fingers crossed it'll help try to keep up the popularity of the leaderboards and the game and everything, which will help the devs when it comes time for GMS2. What was that, a little too far? I think it might have been. Let's see what kind of damage we can do though. Oh, nothing. Okay. Time to move on. Yeah, I know. It's I need to read it a few more times. It's not the easiest thing to digest, if that makes sense. Yeah. Hey, we knew you were on vacation. How you doing, Fanfus? At least for me, I didn't understand the breakdown very well anyway. Things aren't going to stay as they are though, Fanfus, because they are going to be making improvements on the dozer, plus bringing in the bigger one at some point as well. We just don't know when. I personally think Waterfall Dirt should be refreshed every leaderboard so people still go there and drill and dig out and try new methods depending. What do you mean refreshed? Like, if you mean the maps, they changed the maps anyway. Well, no, they did it the way they did it because they want people to be able to get down to the bottom layer. If they made a change to get people to dig on Waterfall, I think that the very bottom layer of pay, like, see right now, that is 5.35 ounces per cubic meter. If they added at least half that amount onto it on this last bottom bit, like the further down you go, it needs to go a lot higher, make it a lot more worth getting to the bottom. That would bring people over to Waterfall more often. You posted your response on the Discord. What to phrase? Oh crap, that's a hell of a response. Okay, I'll read that later. I'm not going to read it all now. It's a small essay. Russia might. I think you might need a new keyboard after that response. Might have worn the old one out. Don't know why I'm doing so bad with the dirt pouring today. I keep missing my target. I got back yesterday and was wondering where you went, Indy. I'm guessing you took the day off. Yeah, my back's been going like up and down, up and down. It's just been a lot, and I just I needed a day. Hey, I had to defend my ideas just as Phrase needed to propose ideas. No, that's fair enough, dude. It's a type of forum for a reason. I was just saying there was a lot there. Oh, I didn't know it was a private little chat room. What, the Discord that we're talking about? Devs have made like a veteran miners area. How many hours do you have in the game, Fanfus? You could always post things in the general, like, this is my hours, see if they give you the veteran tag. Oh, have you got it? Oh, okay. Didn't realise you already had it. I thought you were saying that you weren't in there. Screw the hose. Right, that would help, wouldn't it? I was filling up while I was waiting for it to drain. Yeah, well, the way he was talking about it, I thought he found like an exploit or something. Which is why I told him to message me in Russia first, rather than straight away post it in the veterans. So that we could then pass it on to the devs or something. And he did post it to me. I don't know about Russia, but he posted the exact same thing to me, copy and pasted. So that is the thing he was on about. Thank God you're not a veteran. He did post to you. And you told him that you can defend against those points as well as complain about them. Okay. Oh yeah, so that issue that I've had with the belt last leaderboard, where the belt was coming in upside down. Somebody else has had that. It was posted in my Discord earlier. So that bug is back. On the cordless. You may not be, Fanfus. A number of people have had that bug where the gold isn't adding to their total on the leaderboard. But what the devs have said is keep putting through the gold and they'll add it to the totals at the end of the board. So even though you're there now, doesn't mean you're actually there. You just don't know whether or not you are. If that makes any sense whatsoever. It gave me the idea for a challenge next time, though. You dig out the first 3 buckets and process those buckets on day 1 of next leaderboard in the hog pan. After that, you go offline on Steam, and you play the rest of the leaderboard offline until like an hour before final close. Like last hour of the leaderboard, you go back online, log back in, and update your totals. So you'd have no way of knowing or planning your mining to see if you've actually gotten there or not. Don't know if it would be done or not. Just an idea. That is the first time I've ever heard that. Is there even a bell up there? I've either never paid attention to it, or that's the first time I've ever heard it. What about you guys? Have you ever heard that before? Close enough, that'll do. So that's good enough for the dozer. No, I didn't want to do that one. Or that one. What did I? Wait a minute. That's 12 meters, 12k. One's 11 meters with 10. Screw it. Can't be bothered with either of them. That's the area I was meant to be doing. Let's hope I can reach adequately. Trying to actually see what I'm doing here is a pain. Oh, I just realised I refueled earlier, but completely forgot to check on my water. That was close. Last 11,000 gallons, if that. That almost caught me out then. I was about to tip the bucket, expecting to have sailed over there by that point. But the corner of that dirt got in my way. I very nearly poured the bucket out, just out of habit, you know, muscle memory, how long you're pushing over for, stuff like that. Just get what I can on this corner and move on. You threw in your hat on Discord as well. So Fraser's going to be a happy camper, is he? It doesn't look like it. Take a look at the plant. What's the time? We might make 2 full cleanouts by the end of the stream. Oh, sorry. I'm going to reposition myself. My back is not being happy right now. It's interesting that he gathered this data and yet didn't put forth ideas to fix it. One thing I asked him was what he wanted at the end of the day, but didn't put it in the report, in his report. Well, hopefully he gets back to you. Like I said, I read it this morning when I was half asleep, and I might need to reread it, try and understand what he's trying to say. It doesn't help that it's just a bunch of statistics, and you know me in numbers. Memory for numbers, understanding dry statistics in that sort of a sense, not my forte. Sorry, I was looking at something. His numbers are also wrong, so that doesn't help. You can't do a square-to-square comparison without factoring the square size difference. Are you talking in terms of the amount of gold per square, or like a Nighthawk square versus a Waterfall square? What we're talking here? Nighthawk versus Waterfall. Oh, okay. So all his numbers are based off of a 1-to-1 ratio instead of a 1-to-4 ratio. Is that what you're saying? Okay. What I'm doing right now, Rashi, if you haven't seen me do this yet, it's kind of a combination of bedrock road, me keeping my bedrock road, whilst in a way doing top digging. Unless it's like unless it's a decent sized number of gold in the pile sitting at the bottom. Like when I was on a ridge, which left a ridge worth of dirt at the bottom. I'm just dozing it away, or dozing it into the wall. So I'm kind of keeping my bedrock road, but I'm just doing the top digging. It helps me push through it a bit faster. I did do some loading earlier because there was that big chunky dirt left at the bottom earlier at the start of the stream, but outside of that, this is kind of what I'm trying out right now. The compromise between the two methods. There's always a chance that a small amount of gold keeps getting transferred each time, and you might end up with a little bulk at the bottom at some point or another. But most of it, of course, obviously gets deleted. What the hell? I mean, I was looking at the numbers yesterday, I think it was. So this is the one I'm pushing up against right now, I think. Ish. So yeah, that one and that one. Now it's hard to tell because obviously I've got no nodes sitting at the back here. You need to have like a 100% drilled on everything to figure it out properly. But we'll keep an eye on this one for a second. So 2132. I do try to be careful. Like, I actually try to not push the main flat of the wall if I can help it. But let's do this for a second. See what kind of a change it makes, if anything. Although that doesn't want to doze any further from the look of it. Oh, there we go. So we had to change that. Wrong button. $21.32. Still $21.32. That one's still saying 0. all saying 0. Can't actually see this one. I mean, the amount of gold that would be lost, I think, is going, if you're careful enough, like not to nudge the wall too hard, is going to be negligible compared to what you might do if, say, you're dozing off top. Yeah, that's. I know it's all theory and speculation. It's something that I don't know how many people are doing. I just, like I said, I wanted a way to keep the best of both worlds. Dig through faster and keep my bedrock road. It's not even flat against the wall, technically. So maybe there will be a little build-up. Who knows? Right. Yes. Like. Yes. No. Yes, 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 yes. It's not going to be the 60 odd squares that I said, because there's some here that I just cannot be bothered with. But it's still a good chunk of squares. Now, am I going for this one? Actually, yes. I think I'll go for that one. Tricky spot, though. Got some coffee before I dig. You had a dream. We got a hard mode leaderboard in the start, in the middle. A hard mode leaderboard start in the middle of this one. Screw that. I'll be lucky to get a tier 3 in a hard mode. Depends on the claim, really. Start off on Pine or Nighthawk. Not going to be that difficult. The amount of gold on there. You could easily top tier 2 your way to a tier 3. Hey Oliver, how you doing, dude? Only 6k yards, but like I said, I spent some time using the loader. That's why I switched out to the dozer for the most part, because loading the pay in this with this beast and this speed on the Franks has a bigger impact than I would like, to be honest. If I was running the Franks at 100%, then sure. But even 2 lines of Franks at 100%, I was doing better with digging with the big excavator than using loading pay than I am than today's yardage reflects. Which is weird because, you know, 2 lines of Franks equals the speed. The last leaderboard equals or the leaderboard before, whatever, equals the speed that this belt is currently going. And I'm chewing through the excavator style portion of the dirt not only faster but deeper, meaning less time in the loader. But for some reason, my yardage per day seems down when I'm using my loader. Down on what it was before we got this beast and the extra speed on the Franks. No, I know you're only joking, Fanfus, but no, not a skill issue. I'm going same old speed I was before. See, forgetting to check my fuel percentage there, that's a skill issue. I have suggested to the devs that maybe they add on their to-do list. You know how you can see how it rotates, the icons rotate. But when you're up like this, you can't see any of it. So I've suggested that maybe they add to their to-do list that it flips as well, depending on your camera angle. Whether they take it on board or not, I don't know, but you just can't see squat. Damn, that was a throw and a half, wasn't it? Right, let's head back up here. Now maybe I can actually see what I'm doing a little bit. I've just realised something. So, I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but during that auto save just then, there was a slight little break in the belt. Like there was a one dirt gap. Now, what if somebody turns off their autosave? Does that mean they get to process more per day? Not much more, but it builds up. But it does add up, doesn't it? If you do it every, what, 15 minutes in game, No, every hour in game, sorry. That's 24 times, so that's 24 nodes. What happens if I do a quick save? Oh, there's a gap there as well. And a normal save. There was a gap there as well. So, any type of save. So if you're willing to risk issues and you don't save until like you're done for digging for a little bit, or your belt's dry or whatever, you're technically running more through your belt than people who have the auto saves on. Even if you and this other person dig at exactly the same pace. Should be able to reach. Actually, just make sure this thing's in position more properly, because that looks like it might fall. There we go. As long as I'm careful with my pouring, I should be good. Oh, that was a little too far. My bad. Actually, how are we doing in the plant now? And while we're here, water's fine. Oh, 55%. Still got a little ways to go. Maybe it won't be a full two swap outs. But hopefully it won't be far off. Oh God. Try getting out of this little little parking spot. We went to a nice warm state closer to 20 degrees Celsius temp. Went to visit the Titan missile silo, some caves. Oh, so you went to Houston? At least I'm guessing Houston. I know that obviously there's a lot of space stuff over there. NASA, for one thing. Hotter, it was in the Tuscan area. Oh, okay. I mean, like I said, I was only guessing. Right, my back is not liking my current position. Give me a sec, guys. That is the good thing about an adjustable microphone. I'm currently quite laid back in my chair. Before, I would have to, you know, talk louder or turn the mic up, etc. But this one I can just move closer. You wish. What's benefit of an adjustable mic? Or the laid back chair? Oh, both. Well, this mic wasn't that expensive. Was it you I sent Oh, actually, no, I got it on offer, didn't I? It was it's supposed to be a £70 mic. It was you I sent a thing to, wasn't it? Yeah. But no, it was on sale at the time, and I got a 10% off coupon thingy on Amazon, didn't I? So. No. That money kind of had to go on rent. Post-Christmas hours are horrible at McDonald's, at least in my area. And I only paid, what, 35 I think it was for this mic. So, the mic was on a to-do list anyway. My old one was getting some really bad distortion on it. I mean, what was it? So last week I did get 5 days worth of shifts. But the week before, that was only because it was half term, all the kids are off school. The week before I had like 3, which is less than my standard amount that I normally get. And that week before that was 4, but the week before that was 3 again. The first 2 I was able to grab an extra shift, thankfully. Couldn't get an extra one on the second lot. Seven for me. They normally give me 7 hours, and it's an unpaid lunch break as well, usually 45 minutes. Oh, crap. Can I still reach? How about now? Mostly. I'll take it. I mean, not that I'm trying to rub it in or anything, Fanfus. If it sounds that way, I apologise. Or not so much rubbing it in. What's the way? You know, like when somebody who normally does, say, 40 hours a week is complaining that they're down to 35, whereas somebody who's only doing like 20 hours a week or something, their hours are reduced as well. But the guy, you know, but then they're like, why are you complaining? You still got this many hours, kind of thing. Well, unfortunately, it's kind of grab what you can get in this area. It's a small town. It's a tourist area, so definitely outside of tourism times, You know, it's harder to get a job anyway, and I don't travel, so I'm stuck within the limits of walking distance. But it's better to have a job, even if it's not super lucrative, than no job at all. Should a better opportunity arise that I'm able to go for, it looks better that I am working, even if it's not that great, than to not be. Okay, so this corner is going to be difficult. I might actually have to delete a section of it. Okay, that's good. Okay, ease up a minute. Right. Give that another chance to drain. If only a little. No, 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 no. A little too far. There we go. Trying not to go too high, low down with this particular excavator is a bit more difficult, especially when where you're digging is basically underneath your tracks. This machine wasn't designed for that, not in the slightest. Missed half of that. Yeah. See, this going off in this direction on a diagonal would be so much better if the beast was like there or over that way. Careful. Let's see if anything changes on the leaderboard when I switch over. No. And no. So either no one's putting anything through right now, or they're hoarding buckets, or playing resets, or something, you know. People are doing things to be... either they're not playing, or they're being sneaky, or resetting, basically. Or maybe they just haven't filled up their plant yet. Ah, bollocks. Missed that entirely. But fingers crossed. I mean, I should easily get 130. I should easily get 30k out of this clean out now. I'm well past the tipping point of a clean out and a half, even if it was a 20-ounce clean out on each one. So now I'm hoping the closer to 40 I'll get, the better off. Better the boost I'll get, obviously. I'm hoping for... well, I mean, what was it? My best clean out so far in this seasonal has been 22k. If I could get that twice tonight, that would be awesome. I don't know if I should clean the first set of mats, find out what it is, then clean the second set on top, or just do them all at once and then divide them between two to get my average. I might just do the average, be easier. Yeah, I know that. I was just like, in terms of the individual clean outs, just to see what I get per 100% kind of thing. Assuming I get to a second 100%. This time is 9:30. So I've got an hour and a half. I've got to do the clean out, of course. I'm at 75%. So it's possible. Take a walk over there. I've got to wait for these belts to dry out anyway. Well, I say take a walk. We'll take a run. Either way, it still uses up some time. Well, bollocks. I should probably reset this glitch as well. Actually, do you know what? Let's get my FPS back up as well at the same time. So, quick save. I didn't want to do it straight away, so I didn't know if that was auto save or not, so I do another quick save. There we go. Quick load. I'm trying to remember where I was at the start at the start of spring. What I got in the first third of the year. So what have I got so far? I think I had 60. I think I had about 60k at the end of spring. So I'm almost on track. In fact, if I get this clean out done before the end of summer, I'll be on track for the same amount. Yes, grinder switch to DLC. So let's assume this is a 40-ounce clean out, right? Just under assumption. That'll be 156, call it 157,000 ounces. Actually, that will put me on par with grinder. I'll either overtake or be just behind grinder. And on this one, oh, I won't be in top 10 on this one. No chance. Not yet. Not with this clean out, I mean. Degenerate army. So it'll be 196k. Still 40 short, but it'll jump me up a good few positions. Yeah, DA's Degenerate Army. Alright, so it was no to that one. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. I just showed it. You're 7th. DPD. What you mean because of the whole bucket? How the whole not adding to the score thing? That I think they said it's going to be added at the end of the leaderboard if you keep processing. From what I've been told, they're going to add it at the end. Can I reach, or do I have to leave it for a moment? Leaving it is. Just curious about something here. I mean, I'm dozing like I was going to anyway. I'm just stopping it at the front here to see if that's made any difference to the numbers in that square. So I think that's that one. So that one's got 400 in it, but I'll let that go. Actually, that'll be, if this one's not updating, I'll do this one then. So this says 462. So I gained 2 ounces. That was it. Apparently, anyway. And now, another ounce. So this is not accumulating as we go. Even if it's, I know most of it gets deleted, but I was hoping a little bit would accumulate over time. And then like towards the end we get like one fantastic scoop out of it. That's gone down now, so yeah. I mean, it's a shame that a small amount doesn't keep surviving and then bulk up as we go along. It'd be a nice little feature of the game. I mean, it still needs to be a deletion tool, but it could be a nice final hurrah on each claim, you know, having whatever's built up. The reason it still needs to obviously be a deletion tool is people could be using it to exploit the game. Otherwise...
Who's your daddy? Come on, you know who your daddy is. Who's your daddy? Dargo, tell him who his daddy is.
I'm your daddy.
You know what, fam? First I'll let you add that one. So many other people were my daddy last week. I mean, not uber popular, no, but some different people were doing it. Alright, now I need to try and get rid of some of this wall here. That should give me better access to around the corner. Just need to push some of this out of the way so it doesn't interfere with the Franks. Do another quick refuel. We're here, so why not? Check on the water. That was a couple of seasons ago, wasn't it? Wait, was that the one? Yeah, that was the one where he first got on Ken and Stewart's ground, wasn't it? Or was it the one where he first bought land? I can't recall. I'm not on about the one where he got in debt or anything like that. Bought the land next to his, that's it, yeah. When he first became a landowner. And he started like pissing Tony off, so Tony started dumping brush and stuff into the water. Maybe that was a bad idea to leave that there. I thought I could work around it. The little dozer that could. It's still updating fine for you, Fanfus. That's good to know. Start the belt up so that it starts to drain the fuel a little closer to what the others are doing. Biggest issue place here would be this corner, because it's the shortest distance. Well, actually, it would be that one next to it, but yeah, we got to shorten this one. There we go, that should be good. We'll grab this corner as we get to it, as we get back down this end. It looks like the stream should be ending roughly around the end of the in-game day, so that works out well. I mean, it's like an in-game hour ahead, but still. So here was me thinking that this claim would last me probably to the end of the seasonal. Boy, was I wrong about that. I could take those, but if I'm going to need a chance to do another reset, I may give these ones a miss then. Which leaves me with that. I mean, I've chewed through quite a lot already. I mean, this was really close to the front. I think it was... I either started digging... This wasn't grey at the time. Yeah, look, there's 0 ounces left there. Well, then again, that would be the case if I made a road as well. I either started here or here. I think it was here. Yeah. So I've already done all this. That's crazy. Got to make sure it goes on that final frank at the end. Oh shit. Fingers crossed. Wrong direction. Just about. There's no break in the line, so it's not missing. Yeah, so all of this that I've dug out so far isn't even 2 clean outs yet. That's mental. Just think how many clean outs it would have been on a tier 5 by now. This is the most annoying bit, having to wait for this to drain. If the plant could hold more, it doesn't even have to process more. If the plant itself could hold more, then a second line of Franks would be more viable. Oh no, maybe not. It was still slowing me down with 2 lines for some reason. If the plant could process more, then process a little faster. I would like to see options in this game. Like, we've got the Orange Beast. But what if they threw in something like Tony Beat's Giant Trommel? Each one potentially as good as each other. Maybe one, you know, obviously you can't really hold too much dirt in a trommel. But as a trade-off, maybe the trommel is like a fraction faster or something. I don't know. It would also have to use a lot more water as well in the trommel. But each one, like, there'd be something good if you prefer. if you use the Orange Beast, something that the Orange Beast can do for your gold totals that the Trommel can't, and something that the Trommel can do for your gold totals that maybe one is speed. Yeah, the Trommel will be a lot slower. So one Shaker would be speed, Trommel would be like a fraction more gold, like the equivalent of however much faster the Trommel goes, the Shaker goes. So that way neither one or the other is technically better, but it gives us options, you know. Options are good. I mean, if they put in a Trommel, that was a slower processing speed, but gave you the same amount of clean out. Let me start again. I'm trying to explain this. If they increase the clean out speed of the Orange Beast a little bit, right? And they introduce a Trommel that, whilst it cleans it slower, gives you more gold. Either way, the output from the same amount of dirt would be the same amount of gold. I think I don't know what I'd choose. Honestly, I'd probably want speed, but the Trommel would be different. It would be new, and I'd definitely do a leaderboard just using that. You wouldn't be able to do both, of course. Even if they added a second placement for it, the amount of water you'd need. I suppose the Trommel will be more viable for dump trucks. If it processed slower, the constant term of pay would be more suited to a dump truck. So apart from dozing and when I had to just get that extra franc down here, I've been near constant pay the entire day. I don't know. Do you reckon? So when like Phrase comes in with his like 12k yards a day, do you think that he's preloaded to get that, or do you think it's possible? It's like I said, these are running at constant. I suppose if he's on waterfall, he doesn't have to stop as often, does he? So yeah, I suppose it could be possible. Damn it, I keep missing now. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I wasn't accusing, I was just wondering. Because you can only go as fast as these belts can go at this point, can't you? I mean, my best is averages... Wait, what was my best? I posted it on Discord. What was it? Uh... 9,400 yards. That was the one where I did 22,500 ounces in a clean out. Okay, fair enough. Like I said, I wasn't accusing him, I was just curious. Gotta be careful I don't fall off the edge here. Trying to get some of that spilt stuff. Oh god, no. Okay, now I'm just pushing back the wall. Not again, come on. I'm trying to pay more. I think I'm paying more attention to the fill level than I am where I'm actually dumping it. Alright, let's fix this dirt glitch. So let's take a quick look. So Fanfuss put some through. Or was Fanfuss on? Non-DLC this time. I can't remember. Ooh, 89%. Less than an hour to go. We've got about 45 minutes to end the stream. I might just go. I'll see where I am when it fills up. Well, see where I am. About 22. So 20 minutes time. No. Yeah, 20 minutes time. See how much we got left to 100%, and I'll make a decision about potential slightly later end. Because I've still got to set up the nuggetators and the wave table yet. I'm just sitting there. Alright, I've got to let that drain again. So while it does, I'm going to quickly run to the toilet. So I'm going to be right back, guys. See you in a sec. Well, that was good timing. I think it's safe to say I got the most out of that bunch. Well, except for that little middle bit, but that's fine. And of course the build up at the front. Oh, I didn't mean to come out here. 93% though. That's at 57, that's at 63, so there's a 6% difference in the fuel usage. Need to get my aim right on this one. Readjust. Oh crap. half of this stuff I'm missing. My depth perception keeps going. For a little while I seem to have it, and then I shift things and then it's gone again. So what we're sitting at now, 95. Won't be long then. Looks like it will be a double clean out, I'll tell you now. Even if it does boil over, it's going to be a double clean out today. 96. I've got to really keep an eye on these messages. I can't just assume it's always going to be the teeth message. Can't be long now. Start placing your bets, guys, on a 200% clean out. Full to 1.5 from Sandman. Betting high. Fanfuss betting even higher, 33.5. $33.9 from Deadpool's dad. You guys are actually showing faith in me today. We've got one more left to fill up. There we go, that should be all of them. Yes, it is. Stop that. Stop the water as well. Now we've just got to keep an eye on the box here. Bottom Frank is done. Can't see the second Frank down there. I was got to be prepared to stop this Frank when the hopper here is full, when the shaker is full. Then this Frank at the top here can accumulate. Oh, yeah, no, we should be fine. Alright, let me refuel so that nothing moves if the belt stops. What the hell? Excuse me, where's my hose? Oh, damn it, come on, jump. Thank you. So any other guesses? We have a 41.5, a 33 and a... Oh no, Fanfuss is betting low. Oh, my bad. I don't know why I thought he said 40.5. So Fanfuss is lowballing. Big time. And Deadpool's dad is a little under the average 20 that I've been getting per clean out. So Sandman has faith. Fanfuss has none whatsoever. Right. Gonna need hoses and wires. I did say earlier, right, so basically I think I had like a 19 and a 20, and last clean out I can even show you what it was. The last clean out I did was that. Oh, sorry, it's hit my mic. 9.4 thousand yards in the day, and the clean out itself, I did the clean out on the day, so that was time taken away to do the clean out, was 22,500 ounces. That was some pretty decent gold though. That was like all the squares were no overburden basically, and 2k plus ounces per square. I actually filled up ahead of time as well. We've still got 3 minutes until the allotted old check. So I may not even go over. Hey, Rasex. Ah, no. I'm not missing a wire. I thought I was for a second, but I plugged it in to the generator to stop it from moving around. No, I reset it 2 days ago. Something like that. But we are about to see what I've earned today, real time. A double clean out. Oh, that maybe jumped, that did. Had a little power stored up. Yes, a full 200% clean out. Would you like to place your bet on how much you think it will be? $75k? No. No, 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 no. Won't be 75,000 ounces. I wish. It needs water. I need to remember that. I mean, I'm hoping it's 40 plus, but I doubt it will breach 45. You revised to 55, Fanfus, okay. Oh, you only thought it was a single clean out. It used to be worse when me, Rasha, and the other in-house testers were testing out the beast before its initial release. It had the mats for that plant, and it was like 20 a sluice. It even came all the way up here. It was 20 mats per sluice run, so that meant holding on both sides as well. Just think how that was like, or was it 20, no, 20, 40 between the sides, so yeah, so 80 in total. Oh no, wait, no, it was 80 to fill up for one sluice. 20, 40, 60, 80. Then it had side things in the side. These are good numbers. An average would have been 1.4, maybe 1.5 as an average per bucket. So right now these are pretty good. I honestly think he got more than 100% of the gold that is stated in each square, which is funny. Rash is the number guy in this, in the in-house. I don't really deal with numbers very well. I mean, I can math, obviously I can math, but my memory for numbers is no good. am I going? You know, if you held 6 mats, extra mats in the Nuggetators, and had 2 sitting on the floor as well, did a triple swap, there would be exactly 3 complete fill-ups per. If you did all 3 sets, and you're running 2 of these, they would be filled up exactly 3 times. No leftover mats, no leftover spots. And there's no point me doing that now on this claim. But in the future, I might think about doing that. Well, we're past Fanfus's original guesstimate. We're past Deadpool. Yeah, I know you changed it, Fanfus. That's why I said original. But there's my 40 ounces that I wanted. 40,000, should I say. So the closest one yet is 41.5, which was Sandman, which we are about to pass. But Sandman looks like it's going to be the closest. The 55 and the 75 aren't going to happen. Bit over eager there. 46,000 almost to the number, which means I averaged 23k a swap. That's a new record. At least for me, anyway. Right, what's that done to me on the leaderboard? Top 10! Yeah. Sorry, Grinder. So, this is just spring and summer. I'm literally less than an hour away from day 1 of autumn. So that's about 80k a season on average. So keeping this pace, and if I didn't dig during the winter, which I intend to, if I were to do another 80k ounces, that'd be 240k, which would put me somewhere around here. I knew it would be close. I knew I wouldn't get top 10, but I knew it would be close. I'm right beneath Billy Bob. Oh, look at that. Look, 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 look. It is exactly 100. Oh, if you, yeah, ignoring this, the point here. Ignoring that, I am exactly 100 ounces from Billy Bob. Oh, damn. But that was a nice boost. I've jumped quite a lot there. Let me take a print screen of... Actually, I should wait. If I, yeah, screw it. I'll wait until the main thing pops up. Then I'll post it in my Discords. Yeah, so 46,000. That's not bad, actually. That is more than I expected it to be. I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to refuel these once more, ready for tomorrow. And then we'll look at the raiding options. Just, it's also something I need to do whilst I'm waiting for the end of day report. This pad always takes a moment to come alive again. Damn it, come on. I got an Austin Powers moment here. Takes quite a while to fill this up. I'm watching the clock as it does it. Do they need fuel? Actually, yes. Damn autosave. $7,600, not the best, but I did stop to do a double clean out and set up the stuff, so copy that. There we go, all done. Right, let's take a look at the rating options because we are done for tonight, guys. Leave that in that menu, that's fine. Where am I going here? This one. Who do we have? We've got Wolfville Gaming playing GTA and Sandman playing GMS. I haven't done Sandman before, so I don't think. Not that I can recall, at least. So we're going to kick you guys over to him for tonight. So in the meantime, guys, I want to thank you all very much for watching. Please don't forget to rate and comment below, and I will see you next time. Have a good night, guys. Stay safe. Sleep well. Goodbye.